right. Not going to get into it. Robin, what else is in the news?
The biggest thing that bothered me about my purse being stolen was I had theater tickets in the purse.
You didn't have my address in there, did you?
No, I didn't.
Thank you.
John Stamos this weekend on Broadway and How to Succeed in Business.
How was he?
He was wonderful.
Really?
Yeah, really, really good.
Because you told me you didn't think he could act.
Oh, stop it. You were the one who said that. I
he's
never
good.
said that.
No, I spoke to someone else who saw him. They said he was really good.
Yeah, he was really, really good. And Lori Loughlin, the woman who played his wife on Full House, was in the audience, and we were all hanging out backstage after the show.
Did you make out with her or feel her up?
No, did
Too
not.
bad.
She was actually laughing louder than me. One person laughed louder than I did.
Really? Not louder than Jackie, though.
No. Jackie would have drowned her out.
Right.
But she was heard above the crowd on Saturday.
Jackie's laugh is
look at me! Look at me! Notice me!
life of the party.
Yeah, so we had a good time with John, and we want to thank him for his graciousness and wish him well. He's now off Broadway. You can't see him anymore.
Oh, I wanted to go see that.
Nope, you won't be able to do it. He was telling me some interesting story about scores. Thanks.
Yeah, baby. I like that more.
Had a good time.
Yeah, we had a great time. I didn't see him, but we had a great time.
Do you know, he got so crazy that, he actually got into trouble.
Did he really? What kind of trouble?
Well, he sort of messed up his voice. He had a little trouble performing last night.
Yeah, I never heard from him after that.
Wild and crazy, yeah.
He just kind of left. He never said goodbye to me, and he just split, and I didn't know if he had a good time or not.
No, he was having such a good time, he forgot that he had to work that night.
Oh, is that what happened? Yeah. He was smoking a huge cigar and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, there was
one of
something
those
going on.
A real man.
Yeah. A lot of chicks were digging him because
you know what? He's got the life you dream of.
Yeah.
Because outside of that theater door, 20 deep women just waiting for him to come out.
Oh, bastard.
And the people with me were like, oh, my God, he is so gorgeous.
Yeah, and
you didn't tell us how and nice.
I was surprised he was even at scores. It was like, he's got that every day. What does he care? I go there.
He said, I can see why those guys say it gets wild.
Yeah, it is wild.
And the little girl who was with me, she's a real big Full House fan, she was like, I'm never going to wash my hand, because he shook her hand and signed her program.
Wow.
So he's got some life.
If I was her, I'd wash my hand.
Now he's taking that beautiful girlfriend off to some island somewhere to rest.
Yeah, to rest up after doing a few grueling weeks on Broadway. When do we get a rest?
I don't know. We never get to go to that.
We're in the arena of show business, or the area of show business that...
There is no hiatus.
There's no hiatus. I don't understand. Like these celebrities all do something for 10 minutes and then they go rest.
Yeah.
I want to rest. I was sitting there on Saturday with Betty working at this movie schedule. I said, what is this? I don't have a life.
Nightmare.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Absolutely. Everybody I have talked to about that, they say, how's he going to do a movie? And I explain to them the schedule you're going to try to keep up. And they're like, well, that's crazy. That's impossible. He can't do that.
It is stupid. I'll probably have a nervous breakdown, but it'll be funny if I do it on the air. Stop mumbling.
Ranting.
When Betty was over my house Saturday night, so, I told you the whole story this morning, and, she met my parents and stuff, and as she's leaving, she goes, oh, it's very nice to meet you, and I'm sure I'll be seeing more of you. My mother goes, oh, really? So, Betty goes, well, I'm sure you'll stop by the set. Oh, because I told my parents to stay away.
Oh, no.
I got to I'll have a little private meeting with Betty. Don't invite people onto the set.
Especially not if you've already got them convinced they can't come.
Yeah, there's something about having my parents around. So she goes, my mother goes, oh, really? I was just like,
oh boy.
I gotta have a little talk with Betty.
She doesn't know the routine.
Yeah, she just doesn't get it. I'll tell you what, I'll invite Betty's parents out to the set.
Don't point the camera there.
Yeah, I'll be like, that's not right. I don't remember that.
That's not like me. I would never do that.
Never happened.
I wish that on all my enemies, that they make a movie of your life. Your parents show up on the set.
He's a liar.
Wait, can I say something?
Excuse me.
Yeah, I hear that voice in my head anyway. I need to hear it again.
That actually be pretty.
Yeah, good. And we'll do that on you when you're there.
You do it on your movie.
Of your mother. Stick a lawn chair there for her.
Throw urine at her.
Throw urine at her. All right, what else is in the news? Come on, Rob. This is crazy.
Well, of course, there's an election going on.
Who would know from this show? Because you're talking to porno actresses all morning.
Super not Super Tuesday. They call it Junior Tuesdays coming up tomorrow.
Super Tuesday.
It's Junior Tuesday.
Junior Tuesday.
A number of primaries going on around the country. It's like the second largest major primary day.
Cool.
And then, of course, the New York primary is on Thursday. So this is a big week for the GOP. And they had a debate yesterday in where? Georgia?
Georgia.
Yeah, and this TV station where the debate was held refused to allow a black Republican candidate, Alan Keyes, into the debate. In fact, the police took him away at the door. We have a little bit of the footage.
Yeah, but let's make it clear. You say a black candidate. There's also 2 white candidates they refused to let in also.
Well, I was going to explain that after he starts screaming about oh, yeah, right. People don't know yet what he said.
All right. Let's hear what he said. Is this him at the door?
I'm not exactly sure which order these go in. Maybe this is him yelling and screaming or...
All right, let's hear it.
...getting taken away.
Now, what tongue is he speaking?
That is not him.
I'm not voting for him. No wonder no one wants him to debate. All right, here we go.
Get your hands off of me. Constitution of the United States. You, sir, are acting in contravention of every law and justice in this land.
Isn't he a radio talk show host?
Constitution of the United States.
Who's this guy kidding?
He has not been getting a lot of attention. He's also not been getting a lot of votes.
Right.
And they were having this debate. They invited the 4 major candidates. Bob Dole declined. So Steve Forbes, Lamar Alexander, and Pat Buchanan were all in attendance. He decided to just show up and barge in.
Yeah.
And the TV station very rightly asked the police to keep him out. So they came and took him away. And here's more of his explanation as to what happened. Here's Alan Keyes.
I was taken away. They told me I was under arrest, put handcuffs on me, did all of this stuff, then drove me around the streets of Atlanta for about 20 minutes. Then took me to some parking lot near the...
And then they beat him up.
City Hall. And then a sergeant came up and he said, take the handcuffs off. I sat in his car for a minute or two, and he explained that well, I wasn't under arrest.
So that's basically, they just kept him busy until the debate was over.
Yeah, right.
And got him out of the area.
You got another piece of tape on him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you want to hear it?
Yeah.
All right.
It's a travesty. This media dictatorship has got to stop.
Yeah, he has this contention that, you know, the press is keeping his candidacy under wraps, and they've been trying to keep him from the American public, and this is wrong. However, as I said before, he has not garnered much attention. He has not gotten many votes. There are a couple of other white candidates in the contest who don't get invited to these debates and haven't gotten a lot of media attention as well. So he really is just trying to get some publicity by getting arrested.
Radio guy.
Meanwhile, Pat...
I never heard of him. Have you?
No, not until I heard that he was a Republican candidate. I don't even know what city he works out of. Pat Buchanan was asked what he thought about Alan Keyes being kept out of the debate, and here he is. Play number 9, the Pat Buchanan clip.
Yeah, what is, Pat Buchanan. I saw this.
What can he say?
Yeah, right.
Alan Keyes has been an eloquent debater. I think he belonged in this debate.
That means the guy is getting no votes, so Pat Buchanan...
No problem. Bring him on.
Yeah, bring him on. It's no problem.
He has been excellent when he has done debates, and I regret he is not here.
Yeah. And now, is there any more Nazis I can help save?
Meanwhile, Pat Buchanan had a lot to say in the debate. Here is Pat Buchanan on what he'd like to see the country be if he becomes president.
Number 2 or number 10?
Number 2.
Voluntary prayer, voluntary Bible reading, voluntary religious expression and religious teaching in the public schools. I will try to make the law of the land in every way I can.
I think that there's no harm at all and positive good to have a moment of silence, at least in the public schools. Congress should pass such a law, and I'm sure that the courts will begin to see the light on
So insane. It's like all these guys... I know Forbes is just saying it because he wants to appear conservative, but Buchanan really believes it. And it's like,
oh, yeah.
Dude, pray at home. I mean, what?
Nobody's stopping.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many hours in the day to pray.
Don't shove your prayer down my throat.
Right. Do whatever you want. Go home, pray, go to church, go to temple, go wherever you want to go. You know. It's unbelievable. Does Buchanan want all the blacks to leave on one barge or just small barges? Like, does he want to divide them up? Or
just jump off.
Just jump off the barge.
Doesn't provide transportation. And here is Pat Buchanan on why he thinks Bob Dole doesn't even show up for these debates.
I'm not surprised he's ducking debates. When he's there, he gets confused. He loses the debates.
He's got that right.
So why show up?
Why show up? Why look bad? I only look confused. He's right about that.
And here is Lamar Alexander.
Pat Buchanan clearly wins these debates. I watched the whole thing, and he's a lot of fun to watch. I mean, the guy's a real good communicator. It's just, you know, the ideas are a little wild.
But he's also like a sideshow, too.
Yeah. And what is this, Lamar?
Alexander, I think he's talking about, he's arguing with Pat Buchanan's view of the trade situation.
We put a tariff on the Japanese, as you suggest. We pay it. That comes out of our pocket.
That's right.
Then they buy their soybeans from Brazil instead of us. That comes out of our pocket. We get hurt twice. But that doesn't make any sense. I mean, Steve's right about this. I think we're all right about this. You're wrong about this. This is the Buchananism that would take us straight down in the New South.
It's a world economy is what Lamar's saying. Lamar has a problem. He looks a lot like George Bush. And he's presenting himself as the new Dole. You know, like, hey, I'm like the new guy. I have the mass appeal of a Dole, except I'm awake.
Right, I have the same agenda. I'm a moderate.
Yeah, but he's just not all that exciting. That's his problem. He's not lighting the world on fire.
Well, these other guys aren't exciting either.
Yeah, Steve Forbes is downright weird looking, but he's pretty bright. I mean, he was making some good points and stuff. It's just he's just got a frozen smile. He looks like when the Joker. Remember in Batman when the Joker first falls into that vat of acid?
Yeah.
And then he comes out, and before they put all the green makeup and stuff on him, and his face is frozen.
Yeah.
That's what Steve Forbes looks like. I mean, he really does. He's got an image problem. I mean, he's not dumb or anything. It's just, and also he's got that whole thing that he's Malcolm Forbes' son. And he inherited all his money, and there's a whole.
Yeah,
thing.
let's see how you run that company before we give you the whole country.
Yeah. He's actually done a pretty good job with Forbes magazine. He's made it a #1 advertising medium where his father never could do that. But really? So what? I mean,
I don't know his record there.
Yeah, it's you know, you probably could. I'm pretty sure we all could have done that. You know.
And here is Bob Dole. He thinks that he's in pretty good shape coming into Junior Tuesday.
Hey, Junior.
I hope that we can wrap up this primary and get on with the real effort is that's to defeat Bill Clinton.
Yeah, he figures he's going to do very well tomorrow, and he expects to do well in New York, and by then he figures he'll pretty much have the nomination locked up, and he can start concentrating on running against the president and have these other guys sort of drop out.
Bob Dole took the pen out of his hand and was holding a little Howard Stern flag in his hand.
Where did this happen?
This happened last night, actually. He was just somewhere else.
Where no cameras around.
No cameras. Jackie ran up and stuck a little Howard Stern flag in there and pulled the pen out. He didn't know.
No, it didn't happen.
It's like when you got your purse stolen. You know, you didn't know? Same thing.
Okay.
It looked pretty cool. I tried to snap a picture, but didn't come out. Didn't come out.
Well, I'm sorry that there's no documentation of that event.
He was unaware of it for 2 hours until the piece of wood that had the flag on it accidentally hit him in the nuts.
Oh.
And then he knew. And then that blew it.
Amazing.
Yeah. Next, he's going to hold a vibrator. We're going to just slip a vibrator in there.
We're going to turn it on. You won't.
It's going to be pretty wild. Big, like, dildo.
What's that noise?
I want to address the crowd. I must insist that buzzing stop. Mr. Senator, please. You're not holding a pen, you're holding a vibrator. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Who put that in there? Jackie the Joke Man? He works for Howard Stern, doesn't he? Put it near my buttocks.
Shall we move?
As long as I have a vibrator in my bad hand, put it near my buttocks. Yeah, why should it go to waste? Huh?
God, that felt good.
What else you got there,
There was
Roman?
another explosion in Israel this weekend as terrorists once again blew up a bus. This is the third attack by terrorists in Israel since this latest reign began.
Israel used to have real tight security because they didn't allow any Arabs in there. Except if the Arabs could prove they were real nice people.
Mm-hmm.
And now I guess...
And yet it still happened.
It happened, but not like this. I think
well, they've been quiet, and it seems now that they must be trying to disrupt peace talks.
I think it's working because...
This is a campaign.
It is working because the Israelis are going to have to close off their borders again and secure their borders and make sure that no...
And they're also going to have to figure out some way to retaliate.
Yep, they got to.
And now the president of Israel has said, we are at war with Hamas, this terrorist group. Obviously, we are under attack. We're under siege here. They're attacking us nonstop, so this is a war. So now they're beginning to try to figure this whole thing out. Meanwhile, from what I can tell from reading accounts about this whole thing, Hamas is working out of the United States. Now, what does that mean? Are they going to attack us?
They might have to, yeah.
I don't know.
They're living in Jackie's house.
Yeah, we can't keep anybody out either, so we have terrorists right here.
Right. Are they working out of here?
That's what I read, yeah. The funerals are going on in Israel for the dead as a result of this latest attack. Here is some sound from one of the first funerals.
Jackie hears that singing and he joins a Klan rally.
The Jewish people, they do bury fast. They, you know, people who were dead, some of them were buried that afternoon.
Oh, yeah. They do it the next day. Christians
they didn't even wait a day. It was like that afternoon.
Christians will party with the body for like a couple of weeks.
Well, I was thinking about Marcos, who was above ground for years.
Yeah. Marcos was still moving, and they put him above ground. No, but like it's very weird when you go to like a Jewish funeral, they close up the coffin and they throw everyone in the ground like that second.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go to any kind of Christian thing,
yeah, they could be up for.
You got you walk in the room, the body's there. You hang with
the party.
You take pictures with the body. You put a Santa hat on the body. Put a beer in his hand. You hang with the body. Hey! I think the Jews believe that, like, you know, once a person's dead, the body is worthless. And
no, they don't embalm.
Yeah. Was that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh.
So it could get pretty ripe if you don't get it down right away.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Jamie!
Shut
damn Jews! There's too cheap to get embalming fluid.
But it's always weird, the customs, the difference.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they're going to have to do something, but I don't know what you do. Like, how do you attack? I don't know. They always figure out who's doing it. They got pretty good intelligence.
Well, they know who's doing it. It's just a matter of how do you get to them now.
Right.
It used to be that you'd go and hit the governments that were funding them.
Right.
That was under the old rules. What are the new rules now that they're trying to have these peace negotiations?
So probably have the Israeli secret police go in and kill them in the middle of the night and stuff.
I know that PLO leader Yasser Arafat has been saying that he is going to try to crack down on terrorists he thinks might be in his own region, but nobody expects him to have much success. But there were protests today for the first time with a bunch of Palestinians pouring into the street to show their support for the peace talks.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so...
Well, I know that the Jews are, they're not like our Jews here. Our Jews here, I know what they would do. They would sue Hamas. But over in Israel, they're like Arabs over there. They might as well be Arabs. They will fight. They will kill a couple of people. Yeah. That's not like our Jews.
Always running to the lawyer.
Right.
Yeah. All right, girls.
Let's take a break and then we'll finish up the news right after this.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. Stay right there. 97.1 The Eagle. The Howard Stern Show.
Is it March already? See, with all this snow, I would have thought it was January. For Jokeland's web address and Sergeant Pecker information, call 516-9221. Don't miss Boy Gary at the U.S. Hot Rod Grand Slam of Motorsports this Sunday at 2 p.m. at the Nassau Coliseum. If you're planning a wedding, maybe you're planning a party, you need a disc jockey, you know who to call. Have a little excitement with Scott the Engineer. That's Rocket Entertainment at 718-BAG-5040. And remember, he brings his own smoke machine. He's the human smoke machine.
And my own tumors.
And we'll see you tomorrow.